Sneaking through the Columbia campus at night isn't how I envisioned coming back here. Keypad locks. Those are new.
Hello? Looks like the coast is clear. It says, "Remember Waterloo."
There's a keypad on this door. Joey, get in here.
What?
This looks like a class schedule. I recognize a bunch of the course codes from when I studied here.
You remember that after all this time?
It wasn't that long ago.
If you say so.
Let's see. She's mostly taking English and history classes.
Uh-huh.
Now this is interesting. She's taking the same writing class that I did.
That's interesting.
Well, it is to me. She's even got the same professor. Looks like a poster for a band called Epileptic Fish. I've heard of those guys. I'm not sure they play together anymore. Random knickknacks and boxes of cosmetics. Nothing important. Pretty typical for a college kid, I guess. Ouch. Those heels look like they'd hurt. It's full of makeup, nail polish, eyeliner, hairspray. I guess that's college for you. I'm not here to steal Jamie's things. Besides, I've got no place to put it. It's a small laptop. A set of drawers. There's nothing useful in there. We don't need any of that stuff. It's Jamie's class schedule. I don't need Jamie's class schedule. Looks like a poster for a band. I've heard of those guys.
Hello?
Hi, is this Elaine Appleton?
That's me. Who's this?
Rosangela Blackwell. I was in your class around 10 years ago.
Rosangela! Yes, of course I remember you. It's been a long time. I saw you had a book published. Is that right?
Something like that. Do you have a few minutes?
Sure. What can I help you with?
I wanted to ask about a student of yours, Jamie Graham.
Oh, her. Yes. So tragic. What happened?
Tragic?
You mean you don't know? She died just last week.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I'm sorry to be the one to tell you. Did you know her well?
No, not really. But could I ask you some questions about her?
I'm not sure what I can tell you that I already didn't tell the police, but go ahead.
How did Jamie die?
I'm not sure. No foul play, if that's what you're asking. It was a clot in the brain or something like that.
Really?
That's what the police said anyway.
Why were the police involved? If she died by natural causes, why involve them?
I wondered the same thing myself. The detective, a man named Durkin, I believe, wasn't very forthcoming.
Why were the police...
I wondered...
What can you tell me about Jamie?
I hate to speak ill of her, but she was a disappointment.
How so?
At first, she was very keen about her work. She was a brilliant writer, but that brilliance soon faded. By midterm, she'd show up for class late and hungover, when she showed up at all. And as for what she was wearing, well, let's just say it wasn't appropriate.
What made her brilliant?
She had a way of infecting you with her passion. When she loved something, she could make you love it too. She had a keen interest in Middle Eastern history, so it was no surprise that most of her work had Middle Eastern themes to them. But as I said, that faded with time. She stopped having a passion for much of anything, I think. Such a waste.
You said she faded. What do you think happened to her?
I don't know. I wish I did. At the time, I figured it was the typical story. Young, sheltered girl comes to the city and gets overwhelmed with the freedom of it all. Most adjust fine. Some, well, don't. I could tell she was troubled, but I learned long ago that it isn't my place to reach out. I remember you being a bit closed off once upon a time.
Yes, well, we all change. What was wrong with her clothes?
I'm no prude, but what she was wearing should stay in Munray's where it belongs.
Munray's?
It's a nightclub. It's a popular hangout for the students here.
And Jamie went there?
She wore their t-shirts, so I'd assume yes. Although it was more like a half a shirt.
I'm surprised you remember me after all this time.
Well, it was my first year as a professor, and you did stand out.
I did?
The coffee? The cup you spilled all over my desk?
Oh, God. I completely forgot about that.
I didn't. I had to let those papers dry out all night.
I should get going.
Are you still in the city? We should have coffee sometime.
Oh, sure. I'm a bit wrapped up in the story, but maybe after?
Sure. You take care.
Hi, it's Rosangela Blackwell. Remember me?
Yeah, what do you want?
I found Jeremy's phone outside of a psychic's office.
You did, huh? Where is it?
I've got it with me. Hello?
You found potential evidence and removed it from the scene?
Yes?
Forget it. It's just junk now.
I was just checking in. Any word on Jeremy's murder?
Nothing yet. We're working on it. You got anything for us?
I wanted to talk to you about Jamie Graham.
Who?
Jamie, a Columbia student. I was told you were looking into it.
You get around, don't you?
I think Jamie and Jeremy might be connected. Could we talk somewhere?
Why should I do that?
Look, you owe me, and I might be able to help you out again.
You could, huh?
Like you said, I get around.
What the hell? I need a cup of coffee anyway. You know a place in Alphabet City called Cup of Clay?
I've been there.
Right. See you there.
Hi, Detective Durkin?
Oh, it's you. So, what can I do for you?
So why are you looking into Jamie's death? Her teacher said it was natural.
Well, she was right. It looked that way, sure enough.
And?
Her body was found in a dumpster off of Amsterdam. Natural or not, how did the body get in there?
A dumpster? So it was murder.
I didn't say that. It was 3 blocks away from some nightclub. We learned she was a regular, so we went over. She bought it in the upstairs room. Some kind of VIP area. 1 minute, dancing the night away. The next, lights out. Nobody saw how she died, just that she was dead. Anyway, the bouncer saw it and freaked, so he snuck her out and dumped her. Like I said, cut and dry. Case closed.
How are you sure she wasn't murdered?
We have this thing called a coroner's report.
Right. What did it say?
I don't know the medical term, but some kind of brain vessel burst? It happens. One thing's for sure, there was no murder, just rotten luck.
What else did the coroner's report say?
Nothing too important. Why?
I don't know. Could I see it? You do owe me.
I don't know about that, but you certainly do get around. Look, I can't give you the actual report, but I can give you the gist. You might be nuts, but for some reason, I think you're alright.
Thanks.
Don't thank me. You owe me now. You got a phone?
Yeah.
When we finish here, I'll send you a message.
So, any progress on Jeremy?
Look, you helped us out on the ID, but don't push it. You know about as much as I do.
This club where Jamie died. It was Munray's, wasn't it?
You get around. Yeah, that was the place.
How come Munray's is still open after what they did?
How do you think any club stays open? They offer favors and spread money around to the right people, and the whole thing never happened. It's all hushed up. Nothing in the papers even.
Well, bye.
See ya.
Hey, check it out. I got a message from Durkin.
Uh-huh. A $20 cover for this dump? You got robbed.
What?
I said you got robbed.
I look like a slob?
No! Well, yes, kinda. Just forget it.
They look pretty engrossed, whoever they are.
She seems like a decent enough kid. Jamie? You're Jamie Graham, aren't you?
Do I know you?
Not yet, but I hope to change that.
You think so, huh?
Anyway, I'm Joey.
Uh-huh.
Are you alone here tonight? That's a crime.
Whatever. I'm here with friends.
Friends, huh?
They'll be here any minute.
Well, in the meantime, how about we get to know each other?
How about not?
You come here often? Don't think I've seen you before.
Maybe you have, but I know I've never seen you.
Hey?
I wouldn't forget a Rat Pack reject like you. What's up with that, anyway?
Reject? I'll have you know, this fabric is top of the line.
Look at me, I'm impressed.
Interesting music, huh?
It's alright.
Are you even old enough to be in here?
Sure I am. I've got the best ID money can buy.
So, how about a drink?
No thanks.
Come on, just one drink and a conversation. If you still don't like me, you can dump it on me. Deal?
Don't tempt me.
Care to dance?
Whatever. No, this music sucks.
So, what brings you here?
It's a place to go, right?
It's a place, I'll give it that. Why are you being like this? You barely know me.
Please, I've already got a dog back home.
Hey, now that's a bit uncalled for.
His name is Benji. You'd like him. You've got a lot in common.
I've got to scram, but don't you go anywhere.
I make no promises.